They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UCONN Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Huskies, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Monarchs offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Looking to scramble. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Card. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UConn going back to work on offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Going to the running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna run it. It's Simon. There he goes! And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moses. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Monarchs will call on their punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Simon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Moses. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. UCONN will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Monarchs will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The UConn offense goes back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Right down the middle. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Simon. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. UConn will have to punt it away.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll run play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man, it's Moses. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Cuber. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Handoff to the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll try the left side. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Made a defender miss. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, UConn! Great job by the back on the option.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Up-tempo for the offense. The give to the back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Moses. This time on target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Monarchs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off play action on 1st down. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's hooked. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Old Dominion, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Moses. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him this time. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Green. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And they won't try another play. Instead, taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2 is quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cuber. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Great spot to attack there right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw. It's Osborne. Quick strike complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Catch in the middle. It's Fareed. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the run, it's Simon. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the catch. It's Green. Oh, what a cut! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Moses. Got a man.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Punts it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And some room to work. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll give it to him again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. QB got it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCONN going back to work on offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Huskies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final touch, courtesy of that 76-yard sprint to the house. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Cuber. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Moses. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's a first down.
Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This UConn offense really has it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. So we open the final period with a third down play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Osborne. And the missed connection on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Got his man downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. And the route is on.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UConn offense goes back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. What a disappointment. No good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Moses. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
3rd down coming.
Wants to throw again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Back to throw. It's Osborne. That's reeled in. It's Porter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Pulls it in. It's hooked. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Huskies are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick handoff. There he goes. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Running to the left. Spins away from the defense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Vereen. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.